And we are taking a break from canning today. Sassy the camera mom! Okay, we are taking a break from canning today. I've been canning non-stop, I feel like, for days. And I have a lot more that I'm going to be doing. So I'm taking a break. I haven't canned since yesterday morning. And that was baked beans. Yeah, which I didn't get to do a video on because, yeah, because of you. Yeah, that's why. But I wanted to bring you along for this recipe. It's super comforting. It's super cheap to make. It's easy to make. It's just going to cook low and slow all day. And honestly, I really wanted dumplings. I really wanted dumplings. And not fluffy dumplings. I wanted the rollout dumplings. So that is what we're going to do today. But we're not doing it with chicken. We're going to do it with beef because that is what I have thawed out. I had stew meat thawed in the fridge that needs to be used, and the chicken is all frozen and I don't have any canned. So it's not chicken and dumplings, it's beef and dumplings. So I hope that you stick around for this frugal recipe, and let's get started. It's gonna be delicious. So I have my cast iron, this is a 6-quart, heated up. I have tallow down in the bottom, and that's heated up, so we are ready to put in our meat. Now I have about 2 pounds of beef, just stew meat, in here with some flour. No other seasonings right now. I'm going to season it after I get it in here. Just put it all in. And I'm not really worried about overcrowding because it's going to slow cook anyway. So I'm going to let this go until, actually, you know what? I am going to do it in batches. I just can't decide what I want to do today. Scratch that. I'm telling you, it's been one of those days. Okay, so we're going to do it in 2 batches. So ignore what I just said. Here, I'll get you more. Alright, so I'm going to let this go, and then I will bring you back once I'm done with both batches. And try not to mess with it because you want to get a nice, good brown. Alright, so all of my meat is brown. Now, if I can reach it. Okay, and now we are going to add our stock, deglaze our pan, and just let this go all day. And I'm kind of just winging it. I'm kind of making it the way that I would make a chicken and dumpling per se, but we're doing it with beef. And if we like it, ooh, that was a good spill. If we like it, then, well, it's going to go on our list of pantry meals that we like. So, I'm adding 2 quarts worth of my beef bone broth. And it was done with carrots and onions and garlic. Whew! That splashed everywhere. And it smells so delicious. Such good seals. And I don't mind that there's a tiny bit of fat. That's just more flavor. And these are going to be so tender when they're done. This is also a very pocket-friendly meal. It's very low cost, especially if you're using your own canned stuff. And even if you're not, there's very little ingredients. And I did salt and pepper my meat. I forgot to do that on camera, but I did salt and pepper. So, to this, I'm adding bay leaves because I love bay leaves. So 4 small bay leaves, a little more pepper because you can't have enough black pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, just a little bit, and then some thyme. and just a little bit of that too, not a lot, maybe quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon for that whole pot. So give it another little stir, and I'm just going to come around occasionally while I'm doing other things, mostly relaxing, but while I'm doing other things, and give it a stir to make sure nothing is sticking on the bottom. I have it on just a medium-low heat. I'm gonna cover it all the way. Whew. We're gonna let this go, so I hope you stick around to see the finished product, and I'm gonna show you my dumpling recipe. Alright, so to make the dumplings, because our meat is now fork tender, so now we're just letting it do its thing on low. Since it's done, it's already has a nice gravy sauce, thick soup type deal going on because of that flour that we put in. Absolutely superb. So in here I have a cup of flour, salt and pepper to taste, 1 egg, and about 1/3 of a stick of butter that I melted. And that is all there is to it. So I kind of whisk the egg by itself and then incorporate. Oh, we are going to add a couple tablespoons of milk or cream. Really, it's just to help get it going. All right, little splash of milk. Splash. Oh. And you'll see, ow, hold on baby, this is what you kind of want it to look like. You want it to be not too sticky. I'll add a tiny bit more flour. You want it now? Alright. Thank you. Alright, so that is what you want it to look like. And see, I can pick it up all in one piece, essentially. And now I'm going to pop this in the fridge and let it sit and just firm up a little bit, and then we will roll it out and make our dumplings. Okay, so I've let this rest. I've floured my clean surface, floured my rolling pin, and we're going to get these rolled out. There is no rhyme or reason on a right or wrong way to roll these. I do it pretty thin, but I don't try to get, you know, a perfect circle or anything. I mean, we're making dumplings, so we're going to be cutting it up regardless. And dumplings don't have to be perfect. I mean, I guess if you want them to be perfect, they can be, but they don't have to be. And I just take a pizza cutter because that's what I have. My mama, she had a pastry cutter. That's okay. And there you go. That's all there is to it, guys. Super, super simple. Now I'm going to turn up the heat on the beef and stock. Going to turn that up so that it's more of a high simmer, and then I'm going to throw these in, and they only take a few minutes, and then I will show you the end result. But I mean, look at these. Aren't they pretty? I think this is going to be a delicious dish. My husband's already come home, and just smelling it, he thought I was making beef stew. And I told him I was making beef and dumplings, and he's like, well, I've never had that, but it sure smells delicious. So hopefully he likes it. I think he's going to. I think the whole family is going to love it. And this can be a delicious new staple since we have tons of beef and not a lot of chicken right now in our freezer. Alright guys, so here is my bowl. And this stuff is seriously the best. I think I may like it more than chicken and dumplings. Can't believe I just said that. But, I mean, look at this. You have your chunks of beef. You have your beautiful dumplings. Now, I am going to say, because I'm probably going to get a comment or two. I did not put baking soda in my dumplings. You can put baking soda in the dumplings. Of course, I put baking soda, or baking powder. Yeah, baking powder in my drop dumplings. And you could do that with these. And you'll get a fluffier flat dumpling. I wasn't worried about that. I just essentially wanted a dumpling. And I mean, they're the basic noodle dumpling. That's so good. Yum. And to top it all off, if this wasn't delicious enough, it's made with my homemade bone broth. So we have all the added nutrients that is in the bone broth. So all in all, this is a win dish. Winner, winner, beef dinner. Alright, so enough small talk. I'm going to get off here and eat my big bowl of beef and dumplings. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick around because there are a ton more canning coming up. This was my one day to take a break before starting back strong on canning. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.